Hey, good morning. I'm watching the news and I'm thinking to myself, when they speak of the Republicans and how the Republicans aren't speaking out against Donald Trump, I have a couple questions about that. My first question is, why would you think that the Republicans would speak out against Donald Trump when you don't have a formulation of guilt? When you create an idea about somebody and you state it, that doesn't make it the truth. Now, if I was Donald Trump, I would make sure that if I was in charge of the Republican Party, I would have done research into every Republican. And I would have found dirt on every single Republican. Like, he's sleeping behind his wife's back. This guy over here is a child molester. This guy over here is this. This guy over here is that. And then I would keep that in a file. And I would remind them that. And then those people that didn't have something against them, I would lure them into committing a criminal act. And then I would record it and make sure that I've got that against them too. Because if you have leverage over somebody, you can garner their support, even if they don't support you. And then what would happen if I was doing that and I was, say, a crime boss like Jimmy Rutfield, then what would happen with the people that didn't like that and didn't want to be treated like that were really Republicans? They would know that they couldn't stand against Donald Trump, and their only way to stand against Donald Trump would be to relinquish their position, to step down. Because a lack of a voice can only be used by not having a voice. And sometimes when you're asked a question, you have three choices. You can say yes, you can say no, or you can say nothing at all. And that third assessment that you allow to be assessed by the other party allows them to understand how you feel. It doesn't mean that you support nor condemn the person. It just means that you no longer are willing to participate in this. Now, when we look at the criminal mind and the thought of a criminal, we think of ourselves as somebody who is willing to do what we want. Remember that? When you're a criminal, you do what you want. And that is always the first step that you need to remember that you need to put yourself into when you're trying to be a criminal. You need to put yourself in the shoes of, what would I do if I wanted to do what I want? However, when you do what you want in life, isn't that regrettable and flies in the face of what everyone knows to be the Word of God?